Hey you, and welcome. I'm Mr. Barry, and today we're going to be looking at ways that China may be actually spying on you and the USA. Now, what's been in the news lately is the USA shooting down this spy balloon that flew over a military base over Montana and over other sensitive areas there over the USA. But and then after that, the U.S. has announced that they've shot down 3 more unidentified flying objects. One over Alaska there, another one right on the border with Yukon, and then another one down there by Montana. Now, it's a good thing that they're calling them unidentified flying objects, not aerial phenomena, because if they called them aerial phenomena, some might suspect that these are aliens. But anyway, so that's in the news, and everyone's watching that and thinking, ooh, China can get a lot of information. Well, they can get some communication information, even some financial and other types of information going on with the communications that they can spy and eavesdrop on as they're flying over you. But most likely, there is even a bigger and, may we say, scarier spy device out there, and chances are you're carrying it on you right now. So we're going to look at this right now in this video. So let's get into some background about this topic here. Back in 1999, 2 Chinese colonels wrote a book called Unrestricted Warfare, as seen here. They argued that war is no longer limited to military forces because the number of battlefields is virtually infinite and could include environmental warfare, financial warfare, trade warfare, cultural warfare, and legal warfare, to name just a few. So if you think the spy balloon is bad, just wait till we hear about other types of warfare that the CCP is waging against the USA right now. Now, these types of warfare are called soft warfare because they do not involve the actual use of bullets and the other type of warfare that we might think of that happened during World War I and World War II. Not at all. This type of warfare involves spying and gaining information that can benefit the CCP financially. Now, this could be any information, whether it be your bank information or your spending habits or your shopping habits, that can be used by the CCP to actually make them financially stronger. So we're going to look at 2 glaring examples of this right after the break. Welcome back. Now, I've already touched on this in previous videos, but the fact is TikTok is way scarier than any Chinese spy balloon. And not just because you can find grandmas twerking on it. No, 80 million Americans are using this app, and it is owned by a Chinese company. That company is called ByteDance, and that ByteDance company is very loyal to the Chinese Communist Party, as you can see in this photo. In fact, found within its own privacy policy that you probably never took the time to read, TikTok says it monitors direct messages and will turn over any and all information to a government if there is an inquiry. So which government is closest to the ByteDance company? Look, I'll kill the suspense for you. It's China. TikTok also monitors your keystrokes, allowing it to capture personal user information like credit card numbers, passwords, and even conversations that were created on other apps. I mean, they claim they don't actually do that. They just have the power to do that. Will they ever abuse that power? Well, believe it or not, they already have. They access the data on some pesky U.S. journalists as well as everyday U.S. citizens. And why shouldn't they? After all, you agreed to it when you signed their privacy policy. I hope it was worth all that wonderful content. Now, I hope the solution to this problem is obvious. Uninstall or just simply ditch TikTok immediately. Use other platforms. you have Facebook as well as a host of others that you can actually freely use and find basically the same content. Now, next problem is about iPhones. Now, many of my students own iPhones, and it has been discovered that there is a vulnerability within the operating system. So let's get into that here. Now, this problem revolves around a zero-click exploit. That means that the user doesn't have to download anything, the user doesn't have to open anything or actually do anything at all except for receive a message. This exploit allows a hacker, and this hacker could be anyone from an individual to a government such as the CCP, and it allows them to take over a phone, so your iPhone, the smartwatch, or an Apple computer. Now what the exploit does is, as soon as this message is received by the computer through the iMessage app, that is the basic app there for messaging through an Apple computer, it gives basically all access to the hacker. And that hacker has full control over that computer. That means the hacker can see all passwords, see all messages, see everything that the user has ever done on that iPhone or Apple computer. So it's a really scary app. So what Apple is urging everyone to do right now in 2023 is to again update their operating system. And that is through the settings there. Now, the amazing thing is, something similar to this happened about 6 months ago, back in 2022. And again, Apple said, hey, you got to update your operating system because there's a terrible hack going on. Well, it's happened again. And so if you do have an iPhone, make sure you do update your iPhone immediately there, or your Apple computer, or even your smartwatch. Once it is updated, it will prevent a hacker from going in and basically taking over your computer. Hey, if you like these types of videos, I hope you do give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have a question or a comment, or perhaps you have an idea for a future video. Leave it down there in the comments, and I'll make sure that I get to it as soon as I can. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, Selma Teacher 7 here. And hopefully you get, if this is your first time here, please check out the channel, and hopefully you'll be able to see many useful videos here that are not only useful but also enjoyable. I want to say thank you to all those who have clicked on that thumbs up and who are sharing the videos on their social platforms there. All right. Well, thank you again there, and you all have a very good day. Bye-bye.